Hello Flosstube, my name is Jani and this is a new episode of Die With Me. This time I have a little story. I was, well, not a little story, well, something. Today is Saturday, and last night I was, stitching in the Friday stitching party, and yeah, I was, stitching really late because I went to the stadium and to watch some football, soccer, and I came back I came back home really late, so I started stitching around 10 p.m. So we have dinner and everything, and then I start stitching. So I was really focused and in my stitching, but it was really late, and it was about 12 and a half in the morning, so almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So I said, you know what, I have been stitching, now it's time to take a little break and sleep. But you know how you start to check your Instagram just when you have to go to sleep, because it's something that we do. So I was watching some pages and pictures and stuff, and suddenly I found a picture of Rosewood Manor Atom Quakers, and oh my god, it was love at first sight. I like very much the samplers, but I haven't found something like that, that I fell in love immediately. And Caroline from Off the Grid, Friday Off the Grid, is stitching her winter Quakers, but I haven't really paid very close attention to the samplers, so I was really amazed by the beauty of that one, that autumn one. I love the colors, I love the design, everything. I was and it was really late and I was really tired, but I start to feel really bad, because I wanted so bad to order the chart, and first I was looking if they have in PDF version, so I could pay it and receive it immediately, but it's only in paper chart, so I have to order and wait 2 months to arrive. So I was so desperate. And then these designs use the Baldani threads, Baldani floss, and with the chart and the flosses and the fabric, it's really expensive. You know, in Mexican currency, in pesos. So I was really desperate to get the pattern, and you know, and then I start to admire the albums from stitchers who have done these Quakers and these samplers, and I start feeling really bad because I don't have all of that made, you know, stitched, and I start to feel like I don't have enough pieces finished, and you know, it was really late. It was not my brightest moment. I try to be a positive person usually, so I said, you know what, you can get fabric, not exactly the same fabric, because that design asks for doublon by picture this plus, and you know, it's a lovely, like antique fabric. So and the flosses, I start thinking, you know what, I can use, you know, DMC, some substitutions. And so today I went and get some threads, some flosses from DMC according to the ones in the design, and I decide I will need more gray color. I decided, you know, to use some substitutions, and with the fabric I say, well, you know what, if I have to order the chart, I will order a piece of linen, or something that I can use. But then I went to my downtown here in Morelia, and one of my aunts told me about a little store who have some fabrics, and there are basically like cotton fabrics, and there are you know, really not exactly like the ones that you get from Wichel or the other Charles Craft or something like that. But she told me, you know, you can try it and check if that fabric it's good enough for you, or you can use it or something like that. So I went to the store. It's a really little store, and they have this kind of cotton linen mix, and I get these pieces. There are you know, a beige one and this kind of light blue, and I want to dye them and check the count, because it's very similar to Lugana or Monaco, perhaps, some kind of linen, but not quite. So I said, you know what, I can check it. And perhaps I can use some of this for my future samplers, Quaker samplers. And if not, I can use them for project packs. So yeah, I was really exciting about these fabrics, and also get some DMC for the substitutions when I get the autumn Quakers. But yeah, I was really really tired and thinking of all the things that other ladies have stitched, and feeling so jealous. And I was really thinking, I haven't done anything. But that's not true. I mean, I have done things, and but well, it's something that you start to think about at 4 in the morning when you are really tired. And and this one is just for fun, so we'll see how it goes, because it's really going to be a very small count, perhaps 36 or even higher, like 40, but I will check how. I don't have this one. I will check how it works. I didn't want to make a lot of mixture of colors, just some browns and reds and the blacks and gray, so just for these 4 pieces, and see how it goes, how it will turn. I'm hoping that I can use them. Yeah, we'll see. They look really good. I don't know if you can see it. They look like linen, but it's actually cotton. So we'll see with the shrinking process how they do. So yeah, that's the story behind this recent dyeing lot. I think I have a problem, because I really like all the the fabrics that I do. And I mean, there are no perfect by any means, but I just really love it. So how about this? They look really pretty. Now to rest a little in the oven, and we'll be right back. Hello again, Flosstube. Here we go in episode number 20. Like Stephanie said, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 10. So the fabric that I dyed, it's done. Here is the first piece. Well, I made two like this, very similar. So this is the first one. And I was checking the count, and it's like 36 count, so it will work. I mean, I usually don't use 36, but for the sampler I think will look really pretty. So this is one. You can see some clear parts and some other a little darker, and I make two very similar. This one is also the same size and very similar in colors. I like this a little better for the sampler, so I'm gonna use this one. And I already ordered my sampler this morning, so in about 6 to 8 weeks I will get my sampler. Also, I dyed these two pieces, and I love the colors. I was thinking in using these because, you know, no charts travel alone, so I get some other charts, and perhaps I can use this one for Diamond Quakers, also by Rosewood Manor. So I don't know, I might thinking on using for that. And this one was the weird one of the bunch, and I love it. It's so cool. I mean, perhaps I can use it for a Mirabilia fairy, but yeah, I love it. The thing is, this is also 36, so if I use it in a Mirabilia, you know, the beads will be a little crowd. So perhaps in a sampler or another thing. But I love this one, this blue and red one, and this one is the green yellow spots are actually brown, but they look like that in the dark fabric. But I really like it. Yeah, perhaps I will use it in one other sampler. So yeah, this will be the fabric that the hair that I will use in my autumn Quaker. And I also choose the threads for the sampler. I put it in my little lid box, and well, they look a little wash out, but there are my kids DMC colors, and some of these are the one that I dyed. So it's a mix of the two kind of threads, and I will insert a picture here of the original colors for the design and the ones that I will use, so you can see a little better the the comparison between both. I mean, they are not the same, and by any means, but they give an idea of the colors in the designs. Hello. I'm putting my threads in my floss in the bobbins, so I thought that you might enjoy watching how I do. I use these plastic cheap bobbins. This one has this little cut here. I don't like that cut, but these are the ones that I can get here in Mexico, and they are really cheap. So I use my sewing machine. Carlitos made me this little circular piece. Is made of hard plastic, and it has a little cut in the top, so I can place my bobbin. So let me show you how I do it. I put the number in the plastic. This DMC, this Coloris one, or variegated one, had this plastic label, so sometimes it's really easy to make the bobbins, but sometimes it's not. So we'll see. Like I am recording, most certainly it won't work, but we'll see. Also, like I'm upside down, well, not upside down, but in the side of the machine, so you can see it. But yeah, I place the bobbin there and just put the machine working, and just, you know, with my hand try to control the floss, and that's it. I finish my bobbin making and really enjoy this process. So yeah, I'm very happy with my fabrics, and that's it. That's it for this week. I didn't stitch much. This Friday I stitched, 3 or 4 hours on Friday, and that's it. But I'm still working in my Lady of Mystery. I almost finished the dark part in her dress. I almost finished the third skein of floss in this color, and in the chart they asked for 4 skeins, so no, I'm working with the 4 skein. So I got another one because perhaps I will have to use the 5th one. So yeah, it's a lot of a lot of this color, but I like it, and I'm almost done with it. Now when I finish this part, I will start with the arch, with the flower arch. Let me show you. I mean, you all see this this design, so you know what I'm talking about. But When I finish that part, I will start with this part to, you know, change a little, and then I will finish the dress. That's the plan. So that's it. That's all the report and the work for the week. Hopefully I will continue working on Lady of Mystery. This will be my next week will be my fourth week working on her. So I really want to finish her, to start working on something else, but I don't know. Plans. We all do a lot of plans, but at the end we do what we want to do. So I will keep going. I will have to make some breakfast for the family and stuff, and yeah, see you next week. Bye bye.